Welcome to another episode of Off-Road Hub. My name is Ken. Today, we are just outside of Chloride, Arizona, which isn't far from Kingman, Arizona, up in the northwest corner of the state. Today, we're going to go explore Chloride Mines Trail, and as the name would suggest, it is probably an old mining road. They used to mine a lot of silver around here and some other things, but primarily silver, from what I understand. These old mining roads are a lot of fun. They make for good four-wheel drive trails these days. Rocky and hopefully some shelf roads. So let's go check it out. So a guy named Roy Purcell painted these murals on these rocks right at the beginning of this trail. Chloride, Arizona has attracted some eccentric people over the years, and there's even been some movies shot there. So there's some fun history in Chloride, and these murals are pretty good. Most of the trails I do are in areas that I've never been to before. I find trails using various apps and internet sources, so when I get to a trail, it's always interesting to see what the trail's actually like. The intel I gathered on this trail was several years old. The most difficult and rocky part of the trail was supposed to come immediately after the murals. But somebody decided it would be a good idea to bulldoze and grade this part of the trail. Like I said, you never know until you get there. Wow, I was starting to get worried there. This is all graded, and I thought, oh man, I wonder if they graded the whole trail. Well, they continued on that way, but the trail we want is this way. So they haven't destroyed it all yet. So I've been asked before how I find trails. What do I use to find the trails that I want to go on? And I use a variety of sources. I use Onyx Offroad. I use trailsoffroad.com. I use Google Maps. I use word of mouth. I use things that I see on social media. Just wherever I can find information on trails, that's where I get it from. And I also use Gaia, which is really helpful when you're on the trail. For this trail, I used the Fun Tracks book for Arizona, and I have to think that it's a little out of date for this trail in particular. This is rated in this book as being a difficult trail, whereas when I did Secret Pass, the video before this one, that was rated as moderate. So if you go back and watch Secret Pass and then watch this one, the last one was moderate, this one was difficult. Not quite. Okay, so here's some mining relics. This is, according to Gaia, called the Rainbow Mine. So, and the big ore box that I thought was down there that I didn't think was on the trail anymore, it's right here. So, the Rainbow Mine at the top of the mountain here. Well, not the top of the mountain, but a big vantage point. People have been camping up here apparently. And then there's a big bottomless pit right here that really scares me. Some old machinery and a platform that machinery was presumably on. Well, I've reached Windy Point Campground, which is a BLM campground, and the trail has turned into a well-graded road. So I'm going to call this the end of the trail for Chloride Mines Trail. It's rated a difficult by Fun Treks. I would rate it an easy to maybe a moderate trail. In all fairness, the difficult part was graded and kind of destroyed. It was supposed to be just after the Murals, and I was assuming there was going to be a big rock field there, but that's all gone now. So this trail is much easier, doable in any relatively high clearance vehicle. So if you don't have a super built rig, this would be a great trail to come do because it's beautiful and it is a lot of fun, and you get to see some mine relics. So yeah, come out and do this trail if that suits you. I hope you enjoyed coming along. If you did, give me a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe so I can take you on a new adventure every Monday and Thursday, and we'll see you next time.